Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sidelines. Holly?
Well, guys, down here on the field before the game, it is absolutely insane. These Ole Miss fans are letting Lane Kiffin know just how angry they are that he left to take the LSU job. Now he brings his Tigers back into the Ole Miss Stadium, and it is hectic. There's a lot of noise, a lot of excitement, and a lot of energy down here. Not all of it is positive being directed at Lane Kiffin. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
They give it to him again. There's a crease. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Scanning the field, it's Levitt. Moving away from pressure. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
That really good job by the defense. They got to understand that boy can fly. So when he gets outside the pocket, I got to make sure I'm ready to go get him. You could tell he was still being a passer. He wanted to throw the football. Nice job closing under control, getting a hit on the quarterback, and affecting the throw.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
That is exactly how you set a tone when you're on defense, and especially when you're at home. If you can get them and force them into a punt early, keep that crowd going and involved, man, is it fun to play defense.
They punted away on 4th down. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. RPO complete to open the drive. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
Come on, defense. What are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even near him. Someone on defense has to locate.
There's some room. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And that's a nice run by the running back. And I tell you what, man, these rivalry games, a lot of times they're decided by who can run the football, who can exert their will, be more physical, because there's so much emotion that goes into it. And going back to last year, like this game was so close, so tight. So what's going to be the difference? A lot of times, man, it's the physicality and the run game.
Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Cook. And steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
Well, when they were scripting this opening drive this week in practice, I don't know if they expected it to be this good. First play, first down. Second play, first down. Third play, first down. Everything is working. I'll tell you, when you got a quarterback, though, with this kind of ability, you got the playmakers around him like they do on offense, maybe it's not so surprising.
The run inside. It's Lacey. Finds a crease at the 20. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
The Rebels trying to cash it in on first and goal. Trying to run, it's Lacey. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. Looking to fire. Swings it out to the flat. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone, it's Wilson. He's got great speed. He is elite. In the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Berry.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Complete. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. Pass completion, move the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Here's a give to Durham. Might have a chance. Loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen, and you saw it right there.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Running inside. It's Lacey. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Guys, you just say Magnolia Bowl, and it sounds elegant and pristine and reserved.
And Ole Miss and LSU, anything but. Charges of clock malfeasance, downright cheating back in the old days just to get a leg up in this rivalry game.
It feels like they've been playing this game since the Louisiana Purchase and Napoleonic Law. They've been playing it forever down south in an area of the country where sometimes it just feels like it matters more. I can't wait to see what happens today.
And I love what Reese says, like cheating. Yeah, if you're not cheating, you're not trying. And both these schools, obviously, so closely connected. Games are usually really, really good. A ton of talent on the field. Big bragging rights on the line.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. First play of the period, first down here. Might be calling a hot route. The run inside. It's Lacey. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
And the Rebels have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Right back to the well. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. On the run, it's Lindsey. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week. And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacey. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. The sure hands, it's Lacey. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
The Rebels go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Gonna run it. It's Lindsey. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Right on the money. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
And the Rebels come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll move the tight end. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help. It's 3rd down now. Off the RPO, complete. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
And this is the beauty of getting in these 3rd down and manageable situations. It makes it so much easier for an offense. Now you can run your RPO game, and everybody has to respect that run. I read it. He reads it correctly, spits it out on the perimeter right now. Your guy does the rest of the work. Nice 3rd down execution.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Now the LSU Tigers will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Good timing on the quick out. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. Timeout called by LSU. That's their second. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. So this defense created some confusion and delay, and the delay of game penalty could give the D some momentum here on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Now the Tigers will use their 3rd and final timeout. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Absolute shank. Missed it. Flag on the field, and the kicker's going to have a little bit shorter distance to work with here. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the move from inside his own 20. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Back to throw, it's Levitt. Bringing the heat. Right on the money. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains. The Tigers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air, and now back to the line. To the air on 1st down. The pressure, throws it deep, reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge gain. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in the ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
So now they're staring at a 2nd and long from their 20. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He rifles one deep to the left. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Tigers! The defense does the work itself with a pick six. Effective offense has led the way, but a most effective defensive play there.
No doubt. Putting separation now. This game's starting to get out of hand. Defense making plays like this. Offense continuing to score points. Hey, defense wins championships and apparently scores points.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Wants to throw on first down. Pressure coming. And down he goes. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with the UNLV Rebels taking on the number 20 team, the James Madison Dukes. And it's UNLV coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. And you know what they say in college football, you got to take care of the games in your own backyard. They're now 2-2 after that home win. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. And that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Running inside, it's Lacey. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his man. It's Odom.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
On the ground, it's Lacey. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker.
And I think one thing people don't take into account is not all 4th downs are created equally.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. They'll run for it. And he's tackled at the line of scrimmage, and the defense holds.
Great job by the defense there. They were not caught off guard in that situation on the field. This offense might decide to go for it on 4th down. They're going to make the play. Their offense now takes over. And if I'm the play caller here, I am taking a shot. In a sudden change situation, let me see if I can throw one deep and make this team pay for not getting that 4th down.
So now it's 2nd and long. The give to Caden Durham. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Throws to the wideout. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Odom. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Wants to adjust the pattern. Motion from the back. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got him downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Haas. And he might be known for one pitch, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Touchdown Rebels. Once he got some room, it was over.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and he's gone.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out. He'll bring it out. It's Durham. He's got a lot of confidence to bring that ball out of the end zone, but it didn't work out this time, out of bounds at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Durham. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Durham. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. To throw, it's Levin. Makes the catch. Breaks free, and he might be gone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Tigers!
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Now the play fake. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Going for it all. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Off the play fake. Finds his tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. The run inside. It's Lacey. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cook. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
The short hands, it's Lacey. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
They Down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
And the Rebels, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Flips it out in the flat. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
Second down, he'll throw it. Grab near the marker. It's Alexander. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the first and goal.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. From the gun. Rushes on him. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
Well, he tried everything he could that time just to not take a negative play. He didn't get sacked. It was a great job avoiding that. And he's just able to get what he can get on the scramble play here, down close in the red zone.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. Gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Rebels. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. The Rebels surge back on top.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
That keeps the score. LSU 28, Ole Miss 23.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He's going to get loose. He goes out of bounds at the 7-yard line. What a return! Almost took it to the house. They've got a first down here. Want to start his bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Touchdown, Tigers! Quick strike through the air for the score. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Rebels offense is back on the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. The quick out. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
Under fire. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. He might want another play. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Cook. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the 1st down. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He wants it all. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
He wants to throw it again. Lets it go to the end zone. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. They'll bring him down at the 15-yard line as he made some hay after picking off that pass. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
Throws to the wideout. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Got room on the return. He takes it in. Touchdown, Rebels.
How fast did this game just change? Offense in the lead with the football looking great. Defense makes the big play. We've got ourselves a ball game now.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. He'll bring it out. It's Durham. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And this is a pressing time for this defense. They've got to understand they're backed up a little bit. They're going to run the football. They don't want to make a mistake. So I think this is the time I'm a little bit more aggressive. I got to get this football back to my offense because I'm trailing. So I look for this defense to get a little bit aggressive.
Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Snagged out of the air. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And this is why, as a defense, man, you don't want to let the quarterback outside the pocket. Once he gets outside the pocket, now everybody else has to adjust, and some people have to leave coverage, and he goes and he starts going towards his right. Nice job by the receiver finding some space towards the sidelines. They get the completion and make the play.
And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. Using his feet to buy time. A flag flies in as this one falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got it. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Ole Miss calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. He's got the back in the middle. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Ole Miss calls its 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He's got the 1st down, and they'll be able to run it out from here. And the Tigers will try to run out the clock in this final minute. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on 1st down. Better job on 2nd down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
And to get rid of it quickly. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
I don't know about that play call, man. Your quarterback's already thrown 3 TDs in this game. Pollock, let him cook down here.
Yeah, I mean, trying to show some balance, but he has had a great day. I trust him. This is a good situation. I'm going to put the ball in his hands, and I'm going to let him throw this football and get a touchdown.
The sweet feet buy a little time. And that is how we will wrap this one up. The Magnolia Bowl goes to LSU as the Tigers take care of Ole Miss. That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollock, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.